Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all for being here with me today. Today, we're checking out the Rolling Stones' Dead Flowers, which I have been requested to do, so I'm excited to check it out. The only thing I'm not excited for is we got this on our screen the whole time right here. But, you know, Rolling Stones found it suiting to have that on their record cover. All right. So let's go ahead and get into Dead Flowers. I've absolutely enjoyed what we've listened to with the Rolling Stones. Of course, I've gotten multiple styles of different music, and I think that's always fun with a band when they have different abilities, different ways they can hit you stylistically. So that's very dope. But let's go ahead and get into this one, Dead Flowers, see what we're getting with this song from the Rolling Stones. Appreciate y'all being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description. If you're enjoying the content enough, maybe consider becoming a member, paid member. Great way to support me. Here we go. Mixing.
Take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground, and you can send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Sitting back in your rose pink Cadillac, making bets on Kentucky Derby Day. I'll be in my basement room with a needle and a spoon, and another girl to take my pain away.
Oh, yikes. Love the guitars.
Send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers to my wedding, and I won't forget to put roses on your grave.
Oh man, the music is just makes you want to dance. It's rich.
Take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground, and you can send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the U.S. mail.
Wow, man, I tell you what, this song's a little bipolar. It gives you the lyrics and the music are two different halves. All right, the lyrics are very spiteful. They're very, y'all had a falling out and did not end on good terms. And then there was the nitty dirty stuff talking about he's gonna be down there with a needle and a spoon and another girl, kind of making him feel better. So I was like, eesh, ouch, man. I'm not a drug user. I feel for people that get stuck in any kind of addiction. That was like, oh, those were some raw lyrics right there. And then you got the music. Oh my gosh, is this a jumper? Is this just got you up? Makes you want to grab somebody and dance? Like, man, that is fun music. You throw out them like rolling keys, just somebody hitting them keys on that piano, man. That was fire, dude. But it's not. It goes well beyond the piano. I mean, it's all of the music together. But it is a rolling, jumping song. It also gave me a little bit of hint of like country, like upbeat country music. Got some bluesy stuff going on there, some swing. Like, man, it was just this mixture of really fun time. It was a really fun time music, and it ends up not really matter what he's talking about lyrically because it's just such a great happy kind of beat happening here is the best way to say it. Now, I'm curious if it was Mick singing the whole time. It probably was, right? I don't know that I've heard a Rolling Stones song yet where it's not Mick singing, but it didn't sound like him at points. At points it did, and then at points it didn't, but... Sorry, I had to take my keys out of my pocket. They were bothering me. But there is... It could be him just using a different kind of inflection in his voice, but it didn't sound like him to me at the start of it, and during the verses, I guess. But I think maybe he was just singing differently. But let's jump into the details of this one. Maybe we'll find that out. Dead Flowers, but man, amazing song. I very much enjoyed this one. All right, right here you got the Dead Flowers from the Rolling Stone, considered country rock. Now, it did give me like country vibes a little bit, but like I said, the piano also makes it like this like swingy, like jazzy style almost. I don't know. It's just so fun. What a mixture of like brilliance on this one. You got Jagger and Richards on this, released in 1971 from Sticky Fingers, which we've heard a few songs from the Sticky Fingers album, and it does say Mick Jagger on vocals. Mick Jagger on vocals 100%. And then you've got acoustic guitar, you've got electric guitar, bass guitar, drums, and piano. Ian Stewart playing them piano, man. Woo, boy, he was going off, man. Recording of Dead Flowers took place in April 1970 in London studios. The lyrics to the song are notably dark and feature the line, "I'll be in my basement room with a needle and a spoon." Yeah, heroin. Dead Flowers was written during the period when Stones were stepping into country music territory, when Richard's friendship with Graham Parsons was influencing his songwriting. I was scared to let you guys know that I thought it had some country in it, but I'm glad to hear that that's actually what was happening, because there are times where I say a certain song like has a certain vibe on it, and some people are really get offended and are like, "This is a rock group. This is not country, man. You don't know what you're talking about." But if anyone had those kind of feelings with me saying this, I mean, it's written all over here, even here saying they were stepping into country music territory. So it says, Jagger commented in 2003, the country songs were recorded later, like Dead Flowers on Sticky Fingers or Faraway Eyes on Some Girls, are slightly different than our earlier ones. The actual music is played completely straight, but it's me who's not going legit with the whole thing, because I think I'm blues singer, not a country singer. I think it's more suited to Keith's voice than mine. And I think that's where some of the starkness, it isn't the darkness of the lyrics that are like shocking, right? Because I've heard lots of songs with very dark lyrics, especially drug references. It's the style that you're getting like this upbeat, fun, like, shack bar vibe on the music, and then you're getting those lyrics about like a needle and a spoon. You're like, oh, whoa, these are kind of boom clashing. Both Richards and Mick Taylor contributed to the honky tonk style lead guitar lines throughout the album version. Richards' choppier fills act primarily as a response to Jagger's vocal lines during the verses, while Taylor's more fluid licks counteract with the vocals of the chorus. It is Taylor who performs the guitar solo in place of a third verse. Absolutely fun song. I like this one a lot. I tell you, this isn't the first time I've heard the Rolling Stones have some country tang on their song, and they do it well, man. They do it dang well. But they're such exceptional musicians that, I mean, they are riff gods, they are rhythm gods. They just create. It feels like, what can't the Rolling Stones do? Hit them with something, challenge them somewhere, and they're gonna produce. Right? It's no wonder these guys' names is throughout history like a big name that you learn about. And then you learn that these kind of groups, the reason they have the presence they do in the music world is because they are multi-talented, right? They're not just in one box. These guys can go well outside the box, and they explode on, man. They explode on it. So this is just another fun tune like that. You know, I appreciate the request. I appreciate you guys putting me on the Dead Flowers. Thank you so much. Awesome song. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank y'all for being here. Let me know down in the comment section what else you would like me to check out. And with that, I'm gone. Y'all stay positive. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.